Hi, this is the fourth and final continuation video in the series for calculation of new profit sharing ratio and sacrificing ratio on admission of a partner. Let's go to example 13. Example 13. X, Y and Z are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2:1. They admit W as a partner for 1/6 share in profits. Z would retain his original share. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio and the sacrificing ratio. Solution. Old profit sharing ratio between X, Y and Z is given in the problem as 3:2:1. W's new share is given as 1/6. It's further given that Z would retain his original share. So the new share of Z would be the same as his old share, which is also 1/6. Now there is nothing mentioned about the sacrificing ratio or the sacrifice of X or Y. Therefore, the assumption is that X and Y sacrifice in the OPSR, old ratio, between them, which in this case is 3:2. So we can apply the shortcut method. Total of W share plus Z share is equal to 1/6 plus 1/6, which is equal to 2/6. Therefore, remaining share is equal to 1 minus 2/6, or in other words 4/6. Let's apply the formulae. New share is equal to remaining share multiplied by the old share. We'll get new share of partner X as remaining share, which is 4/6, multiplied by old share 3/5. When we take the old share, we need to take only between X and Y. So we get 12/30 as the new share of X. Therefore, new share of Y is also equal to the remaining share, which is 4/6, multiplied by old share of Y, which is 2/5, which comes up to 8/30. Therefore, new profit sharing ratio between X, Y, Z and W is equal to 12 divided by 30 is to 8 divided by 30 is to 1 divided by 6 is to 1 divided by 6, which can be simplified as 12 is to 8 is to 5 is to 5. So the NPSR between X, Y, Z and W is equal to 12 is to 8 is to 5 is to 5. Also, the sacrifice ratio between X and Y is equal to the OPSR between them, which is 3 is to 2. So let's summarize. New profit sharing ratio between X, Y, Z and W is equal to 12 is to 8 is to 5 is to 5. The sacrificing partners are X and Y, and the sacrifice ratio between X and Y is equal to 3 is to 2. So in this problem, we had an existing or old partner Z who would retain his original share, and so while applying the shortcut method, we had to take the ratio between X and Y, the old profit sharing ratio between them, as 3 is to 2. Let's go to the next example. Example 14. A and B are equal partners. They admit C and D as partners with 1/5 and 1/6 share in profits. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio and sacrificing ratio. Let's solve the problem. Old profit sharing ratio between A and B is equal, so it has to be 1 is to 1. New share of the new partner C is equal to 1/5, and the new share of again another new partner D is equal to 1/6. There is no mention about the sacrifice or sacrificing ratio or how A and B are going to sacrifice. So we will assume that A and B sacrifice in OPSR between them. Which in this case is 1 is to 1. Since the sacrifice ratio is equal to the old ratio, we can use the shortcut method. Total of new shares of C plus new share of partner D is equal to 1 by 5 plus 1 by 6, which is 11 divided by 30. Therefore, remaining share is equal to 1 minus 11 divided by 30, which is 19 divided by 30. Let's apply the formulae. New share is equal to the remaining share multiplied by the old share. Therefore, the new share of partner A is equal to the remaining share, which is 19 divided by 30 multiplied by old share between them, 1 divided by 2. So it's 19 divided by 60. Also, new share of partner B is the remaining share into the old share of B, 1 by 2. So the new share of B is also 19 divided by 60. Therefore, the NPSR between A, B, C and D is equal to 19 divided by 60 is to 19 divided by 60 is to 1 by 5 is the new share of C and 1 by 6 is the new share of D. And this can be further simplified as 19 is to 19 is to 12 is to 10. So we have the NPSR between A, B, C and D as 19 is to 19 is to 12 is to 10, and the sacrifice ratio between A and B equal to the old ratio, which is 1 is to 1. Let's summarize. New profit sharing ratio between A, B, C and D is equal to 19 is to 19 is to 12 is to 10. And the sacrifice ratio between A and B is 1 is to 1. Let's go to the next example. Example 15. A, B, C and D are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 36 is to 24 is to 20 is to 20 respectively. E joins the partnership for 20% share. A, B, C and D will share future profits amongst themselves as 3 by 10, 4 by 10, 2 by 10 and 1 by 10. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio and sacrificing ratio. Solution. As per the problem, old profit sharing ratio between A, B, C and D is given as 36 is to 24 is to 20 is to 20. The new share of the new partner E is equal to 20% or 20 divided by 100 or 2 divided by 10. Now it says here that A, B, C and D will share future profits amongst themselves as 3 by 10 is to 4 by 10 is to 2 by 10 is to 1 by 10. So the remaining share which will be taken by A, B, C and D after E takes 2 by 10 is 1 minus 2 by 10, in other words 8 by 10. This share of 8 by 10 has to be divided between A, B, C and D as 3 by 10 is to 4 by 10 is to 2 by 10 is to 1 by 10. Therefore, new share of partner A is equal to the remaining share multiplied by 3 by 10. 24 divided by 100. New share of partner B is equal to the remaining share 8 by 10 multiplied by 4 by 10, which is 32 divided by 100. New share of partner C is the remaining share multiplied by 2 by 10, which is equal to 16 divided by 100, and the new share of the partner D is remaining share multiplied by 1 by 10, which is 8 divided by 100. Therefore, we get new profit sharing ratio between A, B, C, D and also E as 24 divided by 100 is to 32 divided by 100 is to 16 divided by 100 is to 8 divided by 100 is to, it says E will get 20%, so 20 divided by 100 for E, which is equal to 24 is to 32 is to 16 is to 8 is to 20, which can be written as 6 is to 8 is to 4 is to 2 is to 5. Now next, let's calculate the sacrifice by applying the formulae old share minus the new share. Positive figure implies sacrifice and negative figure implies a gain. For partner A, old share 36 divided by 100 minus the new share 24 divided by 100, a positive 12 divided by 100, A has sacrificed. For partner B, old share 24 divided by 100 minus the new share 32 divided by 100, 8 divided by 100, negative figure, B has gained. For partner C, old share 20 by 100 minus the new share 16 by 100, 4 by 100 positive figure, C has also sacrificed. And for D, old share 20 by 100 minus the new share 8 by 100, 12 divided by 100, D has sacrificed. Therefore, the sacrifice ratio between A, C and D is equal to 12 by 100 is to 4 divided by 100 is to 12 divided by 100, which can be written as 3:1:3. So we have the NPSR between A, B, C and D as 6:8:4:2:5. We have the sacrifice ratio between A, C and D as 3:1:3, and partner B gains, and his gain is 8 divided by 100. We'll summarize this. New profit sharing ratio between A, B, C, D and E is equal to 6:8:4:2:5. Sacrifice ratio between A, C and D is equal to 3:1:3, and the gain of partner B is 8 divided by 100 or 2 divided by 25. Let's go to the next example. Example 16. X and Y are partners sharing profits in 3:2. They admit Z into a partnership. X gives 1/3 of his share, while Y gives 1/10 from his share to Z. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio and sacrificing ratio. Solution. As given in the problem, old profit sharing ratio between X and Y is 3:2. They are admitting Z into the partnership. It's given here that X gives 1/3 of his share. So, sacrifice of partner X is 1/3 of his share, or 1/3 multiplied by his share is 3 divided by 5. So the sacrifice of X we get is 1 divided by 5. Sacrifice of partner Y. It's given here, Y gives 1/10 from his share to Z. So sacrifice of Y is 1/10 itself. Therefore, sacrifice ratio between X and Y is the ratio of the sacrifice of X, which is 1/5, is to the sacrifice of Y, which is 1/10, which can be written as 2:1. 1. The new share of the new partner Z is equal to the sacrifice of X plus the sacrifice of Y, or 1 by 5 plus 1 by 10, which comes up to 3 divided by 10. So Z's new share is 3 divided by 10. Now to get the new share of X and Y, we'll apply the formulae. New share is equal to old share minus the sacrifice. Applying the formulae, new share of partner X is equal to his old share, which is 3 by 5, minus his sacrifice, which is 1 divided by 5, and we get new share of X as 2 divided by 5. Similarly, new share of partner Y is equal to his old share, which is 2 divided by 5, minus his sacrifice, which is 1 divided by 10. Which comes up to 3 divided by 10. Therefore, new profit sharing ratio between X, Y and Z is 2 divided by 5 is to 3 divided by 10 is to 3 divided by 10, which can be further written as 4 is to 3 is to 3. So we have the NPSR between X, Y and Z as 4 is to 3 is to 3, and the sacrifice ratio between X and Y as 2 is to 1. Let's summarize. New profit sharing ratio between X, Y and Z is equal to 4 is to 3 is to 3. The sacrifice ratio between X and Y is equal to 2 is to 1.